This week from Crumbl Cookies, we're going to be trying the original featuring Peanut Butter M&M'S Candies, the Aggie Blue Mint, Pumpkin Roll, and Caramel Apple. So the first one we're going to try is the original. It says original featuring Peanut Butter M&M'S Candies. Our classic cookie with peanut butter M&Ms and stuffed with creamy peanut butter. Oh yeah.
It's a good cross section.
That looks good. That looks really, really good.
It's quite stuffed.
Yeah, that is a thick
So is it
cookie.
it's peanut butter M&Ms.
Peanut butter M&Ms, and stuffed with peanut butter.
Huh.
I immediately taste the M&M.
Mm-hmm. I like the texture of that too. It's not like gooey. It's almost like a chewy cookie.
Mm-hmm.
I probably knew this at the time, but I didn't know peanut butter M&Ms had chocolate on the outside with peanut butter inside.
He knew, we just haven't bought them in a long time.
No.
Because we've reviewed
That's what I'm
them.
saying. I've probably forgotten.
Mm-hmm. I like that. It's a, it's not an ooey gooey cookie.
Mm.
And honestly, they said it was stuffed with creamy peanut butter. I did not taste, I taste the M&M and the peanut butter M&M.
Yeah,
I do not taste any additional creamy peanut butter.
No,
So,
not like it's a peanut butter cookie or anything. I didn't really get that flavor.
It's not like you see these posts of pictures of like a stuffed cookie, like they're like a ball, and then you open them up and there's like a ton of stuff. This isn't like that. Mm-hmm. It's a delicious cookie.
It's very good.
I like it very much.
Yeah. But all the peanut butter flavors pretty much coming from the M&M.
It's coming from the M&M, and you do actually taste the chocolate from the M&M. M&M chocolate is a very distinct chocolate flavor, and that really comes through in that cookie.
Yeah, it's good. But
it's well baked too.
I like the chewy kind of texture.
The next one is called...
Wow, this one's really like tough.
This one is Aggie Blue Mint.
Oh.
It's a cookies and cream cookie covered with minty blue buttercream. We do not know who Aggie is. We've never heard it. Yeah, we've never heard of Aggie. We don't know Aggie.
Huh? I mean, that's a dense, like almost hard to push there.
It's very cold.
That reminds you of mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Mm-hmm. I like those white chips. Mm-hmm. It has white chips in there.
This has a similar texture to the peanut butter. It's kind of got that chewiness to it, except it's more dense.
I love the texture of the chips.
Mm-hmm. It's a good cookie. If you like a mint chocolate chip ice cream, you'll like that.
Mm-hmm. The chips are crunchy, and then you get the cookie pieces, but mainly you're getting a mint, and I wouldn't say that mint is like it's not like Junior Mint, it's not like Andes.
It's similar to Andes, but not quite that intense. It literally reminds me of mint chocolate chip ice cream. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the best thing I could describe it as.
It's a well-baked cookie though. Mm-hmm. It is cold. I like it quite a bit.
Yeah, it's really, if you like mints,
nice.
Go for it.
Yeah, that is nice. This one is the pumpkin roll. A pumpkin cookie with vanilla cream cheese frosting.
I'm going to think of a good angle to get it to where we get a little bit of everything.
That mint one, I do have to say,
sorry,
if they had put any more mint flavoring in it, it would have been toothpaste.
It would have been like toothpaste.
Because I've got that left over in my mouth.
Yep.
It's really, really close. It's a close call that it's almost toothpaste. So I want you to know that, because if you're funny about your mint tasting like toothpaste, you might not enjoy that. It's gonna be one of those you just have to try it. For me, it's right on the line. I still like it, but it's leaning that way. So pumpkin cookie with vanilla cream cheese frosting.
My favorite frosting they do.
This is very fluffy.
Mm-hmm. It's almost cake-like.
Mm-hmm.
Literally my favorite frosting.
It doesn't have the texture of a cookie at all. It's like a piece of bread.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you made a pumpkin loaf and you cut off a piece of pumpkin loaf. Very spongy.
That's so good.
Yes, it is.
That cream cheese frosting, like I said, that's one of my favorite frostings they do. Is the cream cheese frosting. They can stick it on pretty much anything. I'll like it. But I really like the amount of spice from the pumpkin spice coming through too. I mean, it's not a light pumpkin spice. It's a very strong pumpkin spice.
No, it truly reminds me. We've made pumpkin bread. It reminds me of pumpkin bread.
And it has to be that
texture,
strong. It needs to be that strong to overcome, to mix in well with that cream cheese frosting because it's so strong. So
it's absolutely delicious. I love it. Even though it's not a traditional cookie texture, I think it's a terrific cookie. You need to like pumpkin spice because they, like Kevin said, they brought it.
Yeah.
Now this looks like it's going to be the messiest. That's why I saved it for last. And Kevin said it was kind of a mess.
Yeah, their little caramel thing was leaking. So when she squirted it out, it was coming out the sides of the top.
So this is caramel apple. It is a cinnamon apple cookie topped with caramel cream cheese frosting, Granny Smith apples, a drizzle of real caramel, and streusel.
Trying not to completely make up.
And it looks like they put plenty of everything on there.
There you go. I'll let you pick that one up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she grabbed a handful.
This is a big cookie.
She grabbed a handful of that streusel and was spreading it all around. Everybody, they make them for you right there, and so everybody's a little different.
Kevin is a huge apple fan.
And I love the fresh apple. Because it adds that crisp, like fresh flavor.
This cookie is, I would consider more ooey gooey because you can stick your finger in the side of it.
Yeah, it's soft.
And it's very, very soft. I like that about it. And I like it all. I think everything about this is good.
The frosting is really good. There's enough caramel in there that goes really good with the apple. I made a mess. Lots of cinnamon. The texture is good. I mean, everything about it is really good.
And you know what's funny? Is I do get cinnamon, but I think you might have gotten it more than I did even.
It's not a strong cinnamon. Sorry, it's all over me.
It's wonderful.
It's just enough cinnamon to taste like a little touch of cinnamon. That's it. It's just a touch of cinnamon.
Well, you said a lot of cinnamon, I think.
I'm sorry. I don't mean a lot. You can taste the cinnamon with it, but really most of what you get is the sweetness, and then you get that tart apple flavor. And the caramel.
I like the apple. I knew Kevin would like the apple a lot, though.
Oh, the apple makes it for me.
It does and it adds texture to it. So this would be your ooey gooey cookie of the week. And
it's soft.
You can stick your finger in there. Yeah, I mean it's soft. And then the streusel gives it a little bit of texture, but really you're getting that crisp crunch from the fresh apple. It's very delicious.
Yeah, very, very good.
Very, very sweet. It's going to be hard to judge which one do you think is going to be the sweetest one. If somebody's like, I want to get the sweetest one of the bunch. Now they always have, of course, the chocolate chip cookie and the pink sugar cookie, which it's weird that they've had the pink sugar cookie for weeks and weeks now because they had said that they were going to only have it.
I guess people liked it so much.
I think people complained that they wanted it, and so they brought it back for more. But I mean, that's fine. I don't care. Which one do you think is going to be the sweetest?
Probably the apple one.
That's the one I'm going to say.
Just because of the frosting is already sweet and that caramel on top.
And the caramel.
Just know that, like I said, your mileage may vary because each one was made by hand per person. Ours may have more caramel than yours. Ours was leaking, so it may have got more caramel on it than yours.
Yeah, like in our box, caramel got on other cookies. So yeah.
But I'm not complaining because I like it. So,
but yeah, I think I agree with you. That's going to be the sweetest.
But it's really close from the pumpkin.
The pumpkin's going to be the next sweetest because of that frosting on top.
Yeah, I could always just scrape the frosting off though.
Yes, just eat the frosting.
That
Yes.
frosting is so good.
And I have been known to take a finger and just rake it off there. I've been known to do that a time or two.
My favorite two are the apple and then the pumpkin. I like both of those equally well. I would buy either one of those.
Either one of them. Okay, if I were, that's a hard decision.
If I had to pick one, I'd get the apple.
If I had to pick one out of all four, I'm a peanut butter lover, but I'm going to pick the pumpkin.
Yeah, the pumpkin's excellent.
I'm going to pick the pumpkin. I really do like the caramel apple, though. If that sounds good to you, I mean, because it is. It's really, really, really good.
And it tastes like caramel apple.
But I do like the texture of the pumpkin because, well, to me, it's like bread. Like just what I said, it's like a loaf. I've made stuff I've called it pumpkin loaf, and it's just like that, or pumpkin bread. And they've just got it in a cookie shape, but it's very fluffy and delicious. If you had to pick one that you wouldn't get again,
probably the mint one. Although I don't hate the mint. I like it.
Somebody has to come in line.
Yeah, it's actually really good. I mean, you put these in ranking, they're all top tier cookies.
They're all very, very, very nice.
There's not one here I would say, don't waste your money on this one, because they're all really good.
No, I do think they're worth getting any of them.
The least sweet one is probably the peanut butter one, if you're kind of looking for a least sweet option.
That's amazing, but I think I'm going to agree with you.
Because the frosting on the mint adds a lot of sweetness.
Yes, it does. And I do love the texture of the mint. Those white chips, like I said, those white chips add a nice crunch to it, and because it's cold, it's a nice cookie. So really, all four of them are nice to buy this week, just depending on what you want.
In a different week, the mint may rank even higher, So
it might, exactly.
What it's mixed with.
What it's going against, exactly. So, like I said, somebody has to come in last, and it's not that it was a bad cookie. It's just that compared to these other ones, but you might like it, and it might be your top pick.
If you like mint ice cream, go for it.
I think you'll like it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I will have pictures for you at the end, and thanks for watching.